LeBron, the numbers coming in the last 4 games are a joke, averaging 33, shooting 50% from the field. He wasn't missing at all early on, as Coach Melrose says. Corner 3, LeBron, Lakers lead by 1. Let's run. James, are we going to give it up? Why would we? Just step into the 3, bury that. 4 for 4 from the floor to get things started. Late going in the first quarter. James hangs and hits. 5 for 5, 14 points, but the Lakers were down. Hot shooting continued. Another 3. Next Lakers possession. Josh Jackson got sick of that. All right, I'm going to make you earn it. Well, or you'll score and go to the line. 7 of 7 to start the game, 20 points in the half. Third straight time he's had 20 or more in the first half. But basically his highlights ended right there. On the bench here in the third, Anthony Davis didn't play in this one. Blake Griffin hits a deep 2 over Wesley Matthews, tying the game at 72. Griffin hits that 3, and the Pistons led by 4 through 3. Kyle Kuzma on Griffin. Gets an eye full of 3 there. Griffin a game-high 23. LeBron spins at the hoop. Misses. Montrezl Harrell misses. James had that great start, but couldn't get much at all in the second half. Wayne Ellington, still a professional shooter. James started 7 for 7, finished 1 for 12. Now the Pistons are enjoying themselves. Grant gets a dunk there, and the Lakers had 14 points in the final quarter, their fewest in any quarter over the last 2 seasons. So losses in back-to-back nights, and not long ago, LeBron James sat down to chat about the evening.
There's still work to be done. I mean, we still, there's games we play, work to be done. We got to continue to get better, and you can't really, get your mind into the grasp of how many days you've been on the road or whatever the case may be. Every team does it. Every team hits a long road trip, and professionals, we got to keep our minds fresh, keep our bodies fresh as much as we can to go out there and put together a complete 48-minute game, or as close to 48 minutes. So obviously we haven't done it the last couple of games, and we just got to be better on Saturday.
Just basketball-wise, did you notice anything about that second half, the biggest thing that stood out?
I think Detroit played extremely well tonight, and then we didn't play well. We didn't play well at all. Like our legs got to us a little bit on the second night with back-to-back. So that was a result of it.
Dan?
Hey, LeBron. You mentioned the legs. I mean, you got off to such a hot start in this game. Is that kind of what you think turned for you tonight?
No, I don't think so. I think early on I got it going. And then I still, at the end of the day, still got to get my teammates involved. Even with my scoring early, we didn't have many, assists and things of that nature. So I want to try to implement my guys, get my guys involved in the game. And I definitely missed some shots that I know I'm accustomed to making, but it had nothing to do with my legs.
Some of the key stats from the box score: Pistons 10 of 20 from the floor in the final quarter. Lakers started well, Pistons ended well. Teams had nearly the same number of turnovers. Detroit capitalized far more often. Really comes down to 14 in the fourth. Pistons started slow, got a couple of decent wins this week. We mentioned it earlier while we showed you the USC highlight. The thing about a moose is it's really fast for how big it is. Hippos as well. As for the Moose, Trojans favored by 12.5 in an afternoon jump with Oregon State. This was single digits most of the way. I think that meme's pretty much been run its course. Again, Oregon State, they've been hanging around pretty much all game long. You're getting 12.5. You're now down 10. You could feed the post. Oh, you're down 11 after that free throw. That's what I thought. Thank you. All right, so now we have a shot clock scenario. We saw that in Bad Beats the other night. Do you shoot it? Do you not shoot it? Well, USC will shoot it. You don't have to. Oh, they make the putback. Isaiah White puts it back in.
Cover play.
We need the cover play. Just take it to the rim. Or Zach Reichel. We need that one, Zach. Need that one. You were right there.
The whole game except
Except the end. Except the end. Whoever gets us in the building and keeps us safe. Clips without Patrick Beverley, Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard. Heat without Goran Dragic and Jimmy Butler. Tyler Hero active after the previous 7. Heat feeling it early on. Duncan Robinson. Gabe Vincent.
Huh?
Yeah. Kelly Olynyk.
The clinic.
This continues my personal streak of nights where I say, what the hell are these jerseys that somebody's wearing? I don't understand what's happening. That's Vincent with another. Heat 8 of 13 from deep in the quarter. Third quarter of this season, the Heat have made at least 8 or more threes. Tied for second behind only the Bucks. Heat had a big lead. That lead is evaporating because the Clippers begin hitting threes. Nicholas Batum.
You don't like the Miami Vice jerseys?
It's a little extra. Jackson hits the 3. Batum hits another 3. They made 9 threes in the third, their most in any quarter this season. Look like sweep tarts or now and laters or something, right? I don't know. Clippers have a big lead. Now here comes the Heat. Bam Adebayo finishing at the rim. Timeout, timeout, timeout. Clippers don't have any. Technical makes the lead 5. We're under 30 seconds to go. Adebayo takes it to the rim. Inbounds to Jackson, who gets fouled. So after calling a timeout they don't have, you get a chance to make things right. Missed the first, makes the second. And it ends up being enough for the Clippers to hang on and win by 4. Miami's 6-12. That's the third worst start through 18 games by a team coming off an NBA Finals in the last 20 years. Only last season's Warriors, who had some extenuating circumstances, and the 2018-19 Cavaliers, ditto, started worse. Both those teams finished with fewer than 20 wins by season's end. Miami will figure this out.
Yeah, they've had guys out too.
I was going to say, they haven't changed. Exactly. Jimmy Butler, when he gets back, it'll make quite a difference. Rockets have won 3 straight, longest winning streak of the season, hosting the Blazers. Dame Lillard averaging more than 33 per game without C.J. McCollum. Lillard, early lead for the Blazers of double digits. Lillard's 11th shot this season made from 30 feet or more, pulling from the N in H-Town.
Oh.
Remember Anthony Dillard used to shoot from the hog snap from Arkansas back in the day? That was back when people didn't shoot from like half court as sort of just a routine thing. Rockets really good defense. 5 turnovers in the second quarter. They forced 5, I should say. They outscored the Blazers 15-2 on fast break points. Defense got the Rockets back in the game. After they trailed by 20, they had a 3-point lead at the half thanks to defense turning into offense. Christian Wood can go.
He sure can.
Can't be a casual when it comes to his game. You keep up on that. Lillard to the cup. His 30th of the game. Victor Oladipo takes it right at Cantor. Contact never arrived. Rockets in front. Lillard kicks Anthony Simons. Blazers within 1 late going. We got 2.1 on the clock. Obviously, you're trying to